video to introduce the AI features in Blink CMS. As part of this AI feature, we are actually having the following AI assistant models, which I will be explaining how to create an entire story, what is the AI dashboard meaning, what is the AI org model, AI user model, and then how AI model can be used on individual stories. So we'll explain all these features in this video. First, what is a AI assistant model? AI assistant model is a wrapper on ChatGPT or any other AI models which are out there, and we are right now integrated with ChatGPT, but eventually we will support other model usage as well. This allows you to use your AI Gen AI model to create content. For example, if I am actually writing a story on Trump tariff impact on India from stock in the stock market, and I just tell create story. It passes the information to a Gen AI model and generates the content for you to create. Once your content is created, you can view the story here. So we see that using Gen AI, this input is taken and it already created the subtitle, and we can actually configure it the way which is required, after which the editor can work. So the subtitle is already created and it has automatically tagged the story. It has identified the keywords in this particular story, and it also added data to your story for further development. Now all the editor has to do is they have to come inspect the particular content, review the content. Also a note of caution, this is generative AI. It uses the data which is publicly available and creates content on its own. Regarding the fact checking of the content and the correct validity of the content needs to be vetted by the editor themselves. And we should also be aware of the fact that trying to generate pure AI related content is detrimental to the SEO traffic as per Google updates. This is supposed to aid the creation of better content rather than creating the entire content on its own. So once content is created, the editors can actually go and then review the content before publishing. So rest all with respect to creating content, adding the media, everything remains. Now we look at the second part of the AI assistant, which is I think more relevant than the creating the entire story, where the editor has already created content and we want to use AI to rewrite the words in a subtle manner or give a overview like that. So for this, what you do is we have created AI assistant links in all the important places where you can use this, and you actually go and just click the assistant, and then it inputs the value which is required, and then you can use the personas. Personas are nothing but specific instructions to the Gen AI model to create different kind of content. Now we can create personas in the AI assistant window itself. I'll explain that in a bit. Here what we can do is we can start using these personas. Now a technology persona will start taking this as the input. It will start writing the giving the output in a specific manner. Similarly, you can model your users also to a specific way. Then you have an option to bring your own model, which is right now ChatGPT, but we are looking to develop more integrations with models like Claude, DeepSeek, and so on and so forth. We are also looking to deploy our own Llama model, which will eventually be hosted on the client server itself. Then we also have targets. What you want to generate is also given. We can keep improving this also eventually for better thing. In this use case, let me rewrite this particular value as a technology analyst and give the output. So you just give thing and just launch the particular AI assistant and tell generate. So the moment you generate, it starts giving 5 use cases, 5 different recommendations for the content, or if you want you can generate more, but in this 5 you can also use any of these things. So if you see, since I am given this persona and technology, I am looking at this as a Indian tech market. It gives a focus on the Indian tech market. So we can actually model the Gen AI to start generating specific kinds of content. You just have to click this and you are replaced with the content which is generated. Similarly, you can use it for subtitle, you can use it for URL generation, you can use it for tag generation, keyword generation, and things so on and so forth. You can also use it for generating summary. So summary of this entire article which has been given, we can regenerate the summary for this entire article. So it has given two summaries which are out there which can be read, and you can see this summarizes the entire content, and then you just have to press this to use that into the summary box. So we can actually create models like this, and it can be customized based on the editorial needs of the specific organization as well. This is what we have been developing, and we are coming up with more features, even features to develop your own cover images, though the models are not so good right now, but we are coming up with models to generate very basic things which can help our editorial team ease their work. Now coming to the models which I've written, we are also allowing users to create their own models of organization where they can right now give static inputs, but eventually we are looking at redoing these models based on user feedback, where when we start deploying our own internal models for understanding the content of a particular news organization, we will be able to come up with personas on our own which can be recommended. This is the future roadmap for AI in Blink CMS, but this is where we are doing right now. And we are also open to any suggestions which the editorial teams of our partners would look for development, and we can incorporate that in our roadmap. Thanks for listening to this presentation.